Super nervous, be gentle. Hi, I'm Christine, and as you just heard, I volunteer at the Richmond Archives. The following images and stories were discovered hidden within the walls of the archives. I'm going to share memories and tales, facts from various sources, fellow volunteers, our Facebook fans, the biography files, reference files, within the stacks in the library, and I hope you enjoy the tales I'm going to tell. This is my Secret of the Fraser collage. So you'll recognize this image. It was taken out of the archives and used for the poster of this event. The next image is the first map to show our island, Lulu Island, named after Lulu Sweet, the actress. It's dated 1860, so we just discovered this map, and it's saying 1860 that Lulu Island was named. How cool is that? Historians were wrong. If you want to know the real date, come into the archives. Mr. R. Phillips shared, "Some winters, not always, the river would freeze over hard enough for us to go ice skating. Some of us didn't have ice skates, but sliding around in the ice in our shoes was really fun." If you're looking to find out more about the images that we're looking at, I've placed accession numbers at the bottom right of each image. So use this to search our website or send a request to the archivist. Fred Tutt. "It used to be an all-day trip to visit my grandma in Ladner. The ferry ride from Richmond was a nice route, but it took a long time." Jean, one of our members. "I remember that aerial ferry near Boston Bar. It took one car at a time, and it was really scary being in that cage, hearing the river underneath you and the great hissing sound." Marissa sang, 1987. "When my mother told me we would be moving to a crazy place called Richmond, I was nervous and excited. She said the island was really lucky, and she told friends that it was the pearl in the dragon's mouth. The dragon being our mighty Fraser River." Our archivist. "My wife used to go down to the Fraser and swim across the shady island." Fellow volunteer. "What? Well, I remember going down to Howe's Beach with my friends and swimming. We wouldn't go too far out because that was quite an undercurrent. The area never was called London Farm when I was a kid." What? That London Farm place everyone used to call Howe's Beach. Just interesting. Barbara Hedneck. "The flood in 1948 was disastrous. Declared a natural disaster by federal government, and emergency operations quickly rolled into action." Fellow volunteer. "I remember going with my family and filling sandbags. It was a huge operation, and communities gathered together to help each other." Some of these images I'm going to let speak for themselves because they're just cool. The next image that we're about to look at, not this one, is the Fraser Bridge being blown up. A photographer just happened to have his office facing the demolition and caught many action photos of the explosion. If you look at all the images in sequence, it's like you're watching the explosion. No other images of the demolition are known to exist, so come on down to the archives. You can flip through. It's like a movie. Here are some of the minutes of the response to the 1948 flood. I'm going to read it really fast so you understand the urgency. 9:30, North Vancouver Clerk's Office can offer a dump truck and men at a moment's notice. 10:45, Vancouver Tobacco are sending some cigarettes. Imperial Tobacco contacting their headquarters, the same. 1 o'clock, Kinsman Club phoned, Saks to be picked up. 1:30, Vancouver Tobacco delivers 5 cartons of cigarettes. Thank goodness. 2 p.m., bad leak in dike, quarter-mile west of Evans Road, 19 men sent. 2:10, men will not be available until tomorrow. 2:30, Red Cross Station moved to Johnson and No. 1 Broadway. 3:07, Wilson Kerr basement room flooded. Accommodations offered. 6 p.m., order sandwiches early for day or night from the Growers. 9:30, Wilson Shipyard wants cigarettes, 15 gallons oil, and 100 lanterns. Note, only 15 lanterns sent. 4:40, Operation Overflow reports that the battle with the Fraser is won. 4:45 a.m. Mr. Grauer came in tired but happy, reports that New Westminster, everything is A-OK. June 2nd, it actually said A-OK in the note, handwriting. So cool. June 2nd, 1948, Nat Bailey of the White Spot is sending 1,000 sandwiches and 2 5-gallon thermoses of coffee. Andy Everson of IHOS member on the island says, fish drying is an art. And Graham used to tell us about days when you could canoe down the river and there was fish drying racks every few meters. She admitted growing to like the smell, but it took her a long time. At the City of Richmond archives, there are thousands of images. Probably hundreds of thousands, right, Graham? We're working on digitizing them every day. We're doing our best, but not all of them are online and available yet, so you need to actually come in. The public can hunt through reference files that are filled with information on everything from the Fraser River to the BC Electric Railway. There are biography files on many of Richmond's important figures. You may even find a file with your family name on it. I'm the one that got to label all those files. If you're looking to discover more about the city we live in, or you're researching a school project, or you're looking for inspiration for your next public art piece, please think of the City of Richmond archives. Visit us online or on Facebook, take a tour on our history pin, or enjoy some of our digitized movies on our YouTube channel.